girl. Come on, Rosebud. So now I'm ready to start lunging. So I'm going to engage a little bit, asking her to go forward, and then instantly disengage. She gave me exactly what I needed to. I'm going to ask her to walk away a little bit, so I'm going to walk towards her, adding pressure for her to go out just a little bit more so I can have my own personal space. I'm going to create my right triangle. Now, as you can see, she's a seasoned horse. She's done this before. She's more educated. I don't have to engage my whip nearly as much. Can take a little step to move her to get her go out. I have my right triangle. Now I'm going to engage a little bit and ask her to move forward. Then I'm going to release. Now, if you saw there, I barely had to engage. With her, I had to engage a couple times. But I want to make sure I instantly release the pressure as soon as she goes forward. I'm keeping my right triangle to the energy side of the horse. I'm focused on the hind end. I'm going to ask her to go out a little bit. Release the pressure. I'm going to ask her to go out just a little bit before I canter. Now I'm going to engage and ask her to canter. And I disengage as soon as she gives me the right answer. I'm going to go to the focus, ask her to try it, and then go back to my neutral. Going to go back to my right angle triangle at the trot. I'm going to go forward, ask her to go out a little bit more. Now I'm going to ask her to go back to a walk. I'm going to go to the focus right triangle. I'm going to keep going to the focus, letting her think. I'm going to invite her in a little bit. Now she came in. I'm going to go back to the energy, engage a little bit, ask her to go back on the track. Hope. Now I engaged a little too much there. You saw she jumped into a trot. Focusing on the energy side of the horse, keeping that right triangle. I'm going to engage the whip just a little bit, ask her to move forward a little bit more. Then I'm going to disengage it. I'm going to go to the focus side of the horse, ask her to walk. Ho, focus on the focus side. Ho. Then ask her to move and stay at the track on the walk. Go back to my energy side now that she asked me what to do. Answered my question correctly. Now I'm going to go to the focus side of the horse and release the pressure, inviting her to come towards me. Hoop. I'm going to release pressure even more, inviting her to come towards me. I'm going to give her a pat. Good girl. I'm going to demonstrate it one more time just to make sure we're very clear on everything. And this time, I'm going to demonstrate at the canter as well. Okay, so I'm going to start out, engage my whip just a little bit, asking her to move forward. Disengage when she gives me the answer I need. What do I do? I'm going to engage, ask you to try it. As my energy triangle, I'm going to disengage my whip, asking her to calm down just a little bit. I'm going to gauge my whip, asking her to move forward and canter. Disengage it as soon as she gives me the answer I'm looking for. Engage it, asking her to keep cantering. Using the smiley exercise. Going to engage it, asking to keep cantering. Now I'm going to go to the focus side, ask her to try it. Ho. Ho, focus side, try it, and release. Go back to my energy side. My whip disengaged. I'm going to go to the focus side, ask her to slow her trot just a little bit. Ho. And then I'm going to go back to the energy side. I'm going to go to the focus triangle, ask her to walk. Ho. 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 And now I'm going to go right back to my energy side. Walking towards her just a little bit to keep her out on the track. Give your horse an opportunity to respond. And if they're not giving you the wrong answer, you just want to wait it out a little bit till they give you any answer. And I like to make sure that I am giving my horse a chance to respond. Every time I ask my horse to do something, I count to 5. And at the end of 5, I tell it to do something. And once I tell it to do something, I count to 5. And once I'm at 5, I make it do something. And then I reward it. So let me demonstrate what I mean. I'm going to ask her to trot. I'm going to give her time to respond. And if she trots, I'm going to say thank you. So another way to think of it is please, thank you. And now I'm going to demonstrate that. Rosie, trot. She trotted. I'm going to say thank you, Rosie, and disengage the whip. Now I'm going to ask her to walk, and I'm going to give her a chance to respond. So I'm going to say, Rosie, please walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say, Rosie, walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to push it a little bit. Continue. So I ask, wait it out, tell, wait it out, and then finally, last but not least, I make it. Okay, folks, this wraps up our exercises for In Control.